Hi, everyone. Welcome to our daily spread. Today is Tuesday. I know it's March. It's the 16th, March 16th, 2021. How is everyone out there? Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing and all that good stuff. Oh, it's really windy out there today. This has been like the longest couple weeks of sustained transition that I can remember. I don't know about you guys, but it just feels like things have been growing and gestating. Very pregnant pause. It's been a very pregnant pause, but the movement is happening. I feel the energy is going to ramp up the whole week. Just faster, 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 more, more, more until something pops on Saturday on the equinox. I will be in Sedona this weekend. I've got some work to do up there. So if you happen to be in the Sedona area and want to reach out, I'll be doing readings at Synergy Coffee Shop. I love it there, Kratom Bar. So come see me in Sedona this weekend if you like for the equinox. No messages today. It's just actually there is a message. It's prepare, cleanse, purify, prepare. Work hard this week. Pretend that this weekend is a carrot on the end of the stick, and it's going to be a joy chasing that carrot through Friday. That's what we're moving away from. To the cards. Collective human energies. What are we currently in? Thank you. One more card. What are we moving towards as a human collective? All right. We are moving away from the Five of Wands. Wands are the fire sign: desire, passion, will, creativity, and sexuality. Five is a difficult number. It's odd, which means it's a masculine active energy. The number 5 in numerology stands for conflict, change, and expansion. So, conflict, something comes in that disturbs us somehow, shakes us up, and we have to change the way we react to it. And then the result is expansion. That's the number 5. Conflict, change, and expansion. So the end result is growth, but it's usually a not so pleasant catalyst that gets us to that growth. So human collective in the recent past, 5 of Wands. Conflict in how we engage our fire, our passion, our creativity, and expanding as a result of growing from a conflict and changing. There's an active red diamond at the heart center of the card. Remember, the spine of the card represents the spine of your body. We have been called to put what we've learned into action. I can tell that from the orange bands. That's a mixture of yellow and red. Yellow is logic, intellect, and idea, and red is divine masculine active energy. So when you apply what you've learned into your life, you get the color orange, which is fulfillment. These 4 flowers mean there's some intuitive fulfillment coming. And the gaps here are filled in by the color light blue, which is the color of the sky, representing heaven, spirituality. So we've been nudged as a collective recently. We've been nudged in engaging our fire. I don't know exactly how to attach that yet. Maybe these other cards will clarify. In the present moment, we've got the 10 of Cups. So whatever the 5 of Wands pushed us to do, we must have done it well, because the 10 of Cups is the cup runneth over, emotional bliss. You can see the 9 stable cups, the Trinity, no matter how you cut it. And the 10th cup on the top is sealed, which means that once you go through this emotional cycle, and the number 10 is all about ending and beginning at the same time. It means finality, renewal, and completion, all at the same time, simultaneously. But this emotional gateway, cups are the water sign, the emotional sign. When we pass through this 10 of Cups, it's a valve. The door closes behind us. There's no possibility of backsliding, of retreating, of regressing back into a lesser emotional state. So the 5 of Wands pushed us into this 10 of Cups. And of course, 10 is a double 5. So we have a lot of 5, 5, 5 energy, which means great change. The wind blowing, the earth shaking, that kind of stuff. And where are we heading toward? We're going to vanquish something with finality. This is an interesting card. I was talking about this card the other day. It's the Knight of Swords. So the whole reading is a 5-5-5. Interesting. Interesting. The whole reading is a 5 energy. Court cards, King of Swords. I'm sorry, the Knight of Swords. Knights always remind me of vanquishing, getting rid of something for good. Swords being the air sign as a mental energy. He's looking up at the past, totally in alignment with his spiritualized body. This light blue horse wearing the flesh-colored sheath. He's in alignment with his body. He's on top of it. He's trained his body to follow his consciousness in a spiritual way. And they're rearing up against the past with this sword, this masculine red sword, having cut away whatever mental foe had been tripping them up. The orange in all of the Ten of Cups now has become the very foundation upon which they stand. This orange ground is the orange of the Ten Cups. The only two other cards that have faces on the shoulders, remember we had this the other day with the Chariot, are yellow. And yellow represents mental energy as well. So when there's a happy and sad face on two shoulders, that represents cognitive dissonance, something that won't reconcile mentally. And it's on the shoulders, which represents carrying a heavy weight, carrying a burden. Now this card, the faces are unified. There's only one face, and it's smiling. There is no sad face, and the face is flesh-colored, not yellow, meaning that the dualistic lesson in mental energies has been coalesced and embodied and integrated into the flesh. And he's supported by a row of 12 purple triangles. That's so important, and he's looking up toward heaven in the future. Moving on from the past, cutting the cords, looking up. Purple is the master color of the tarot. There's very little purple in the tarot. It is the inner mastery color, the color of royalty and inner mastery. We're all royal when we purple within. It's the red and the blue meeting, the sperm meeting the egg. It is the blend, the divine blend of the masculine and feminine, working together as complementary forces of our dualistic program in which we exist. Well, that's our daily spread for the day. 5 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and Knight of Swords. So we were shaken up. This didn't apply to me personally. Maybe someone knows what this means. What this 5 of Wands means? Double 5, we did it, and we're experiencing emotional fulfillment from within without needing any of the foliage to reflect back to us, to show us that we can endlessly generate our own happiness and fulfillment. And in the near future, we are moving away for good from some mental patterns that need to be cut away, with a unified face in the flesh, looking toward the future with a spiritual eye, supported by 12 triangles of purple mastery. That's good news. This has been Tarot by Keyth. I do personal readings 1 to 5 every day, Arizona time. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you can book at my Facebook page. The link is in my bio. I will be walking around Sedona this weekend for the equinox. If you're in Sedona, I hope to bump into you. I'll be back tomorrow for our daily spread. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.